Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students across the globe, Assalamu alaikum. This is your teacher Muhammad Asghar Khan with a new lesson, the modal auxiliary would. In this video, we will record the usage of would. What is would? It is a modal auxiliary, but beside this, it is the second form of will is will. Will is itself a modal auxiliary. The first usage of would is as past tense of will in the indirect speech. Indirect and indirect, according to the Sun formula and according to the rules of direct and indirect, when the reporting speech is in the past tense and the reported speech is in the present or future tense, so it will also change into the past tense. So he said to you. Now this is past indefinite tense. She will be on leave today. Now this is what? This is future indefinite tense. It will also be changed into past indefinite tense. So he told you that she would be on leave that day. Why that day? According to the direct and indirect rules, today will change into that day. Okay, so see, there are a lot of other examples you can add to it. For example, I just wrote one example, but you can say that he told to me, he said to me, he will not attend the party. So he told me that he would not attend the party. Similarly, you can add so many other examples. To show politeness. The second usage of would is to show politeness, and this is very common usage in our conversational English, means in our routine daily usage of English. How? We in almost in every second sentence we use would for showing politeness, that we are polite towards that particular situation or towards that particular personality. For example, I would request the honorable principal to address the students. Here, I would request you to please pass on this message to others. I would request you all to please pay attention to my lecture so that you can get the maximum benefit of it. So, this is to show politeness, please. The third usage is to show polite requests. Means we use would for showing politeness, polite requests. But this polite request, this would is used as polite request only on those situations where we see certain possibility of doing that action. For example, when we say, would you mind passing me the salt? So it means that you are sitting on the table and the bottle of salt, it is away from you and it is in the reach of another family member or another person, and it is possible that he can pass it on to you. So that's why you are using would. So it is a sort of polite request as well as possibility that he can do it. That's why you are asking him that would you like or would you mind passing me the salt? Similarly, would you like to discuss the issue with me? So you are requesting such a person who have certain knowledge, some know-how of a particular subject, so you know that this discussion is possible with him. That's why you are requesting him would. Would you like discussing? Would you like to discuss the issue with me? Because there is possibility. Would you mind if I ask you to give me the turn? Now, this is a bit more polite. You can say politer than these two. If I ask you, when you add if I ask you, so it is politer than these first two or three sentences. Okay? So here again, depend upon the situation. The situation may be that You are asking a person who is more senior to you, more respectable to you, more senior to you, more, you can say, a reverend person, and you are asking to give you his turn because of some emergency. So then you say that, would you mind if I ask you to give me the turn? Yes, beside this, if you know that the person is just a simple person, an ordinary person, and you need a turn, and you want to be more politer, rather politer than the other people, just to get the turn, so you can request him in a more polite or in politer way. For example, would you mind if I ask you to give me the turn? So this shows that you need this turn more than the person who is on his turn, and you need his turn. So that's why you are politer than other people to him. Okay? Well, dear students, the fourth usage of would is to show unreal or uncertain situation or conditional sentences. Means we use it in conditional sentences. Conditional means unreal, uncertain, whether a work is possible or impossible. Here it means probable. Neither it is impossible nor it is possible. It is probable. There is probability. Means if you do certain work, you may get the result for it. If you don't do certain work, you may not get the result for it. So here, if I were to go to Japan, if I were to go to Japan, so I would learn Japanese language. And this is conditional. You are not sure whether you will go to Japan or not. But if you were to go to Japan, so then obviously you will learn Japanese over there. Similarly, if you didn't work hard, you won't pass the exam. Means you are not sure. If you didn't work hard, you won't pass the exam. Means you don't work or you didn't work. So it is probable. There is probability. There is improbability and probability, uncertain situation, whether you will pass the exam or not. If she finished the work, she would play hopscotch. Now, if she finished the work, otherwise she cannot play hopscotch. Hopscotch, you know, it is a sort of game. A sketch is drawn on the land with some plots, and then the girls usually hop in it, you know, hop, jumping with one leg, which is called in Urdu, in Pashto, chindro, hopscotch. So this is the usage, the unreal or conditional usage of would. Means when you are not sure, so then you will use would. The fifth usage is for wish or showing desire. For wish. But this is not that sort of wish that you pray for someone, or to showing desire. This is not a certain desire that is expected in future, that I want this thing to be like this. Would is used for certain desire or certain wish which is not possible. A thing that is done and then you long for it. This is a kind of longing for something. You know, that would he had not committed the mistake. Means you are repenting. It shows a bit of repentance. As we say, kash ke wo aisa nahi karta. So here would is used for Urdu kash. Would you had done the work on time? Would she had consulted the doctor a week back? Means here the usage of would is for Urdu word kash. So mostly these modal auxiliaries are being used in spoken English for different situation and in adopting different styles when you are addressing different personalities. So, dear cadets and students, with this we came to the end of the usage of would. Please, if you didn't subscribe the channel, subscribe it, suggest it to other people as well. I will welcome your suggestion, and I'll also try to satisfy you. If you have any question, you can write and comment. I'm grateful.